Hello, fellas.
Hi.
Hello. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Today's movie with, 14% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yep.
Is in honour of a new Chris Pratt movie hitting the cinemas. All the hype to do with the Russo Brothers directing the new Avengers that's coming at the end of the year that looks fantastic.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And all the hype surrounding Millie Bobbie Brown's finale of Stranger Things.
So
we decided, at 14% on Rotten Tomatoes, to watch The Electric State.
And how electric was it?
Can I read you a quote?
Please.
This is from Sean Edwards, Fox 4 Kansas. From Fox 4 Kansas City. The Electric State is what you get when you have a great premise but no idea how to execute it.
Some movies are so bad, they're still bad, but maybe also brilliant? Join Nathan, Christo, and Big Trev as they dive headfirst into the cinematic dumpster to unearth the worst-rated films of all time. From forgotten flops to cult catastrophes, they bravely ask the question, is it really that bad? Or is it worth another watch?
We're also decided we're going to adjust the podcast a little bit this year because we got jack of watching really bad movies all the time.
Well, I didn't. I loved it.
So that's all on you, mate. You were struggling big time with your choice to make these worst movies of all time.
Yeah, and it was my choice, and I live by that. But anyway, today, The Electric State.
The best thing I loved about this whole movie is the trailer.
The trailer was so good.
It looked amazing.
I remember when the trailer first came out, and I have shown, like my wife and I quite often will show each other trailers and go, I'm excited for this movie.
Yes.
And I remember showing her the trailer going, this looks fucking epic.
Yes.
And it just looked visually spectacular.
Yep. It looked like it had great characters. It had Millie Bobbie Brown. It had Chris Pratt. And the trailer was fantastic. It looked amazing. And it didn't have to look amazing because what did they spend? Like between $300 to $320 million?
$320 million. And then I was reading somewhere that if you then factor in advertising, it was closer to $390 million.
Jesus Christ.
American,
it's,
not Australian.
And it's one of the most expensive movies of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how much did it make at the box office? Only like 20 mil or?
No, doesn't make anything.
It's a Netflix movie.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on too, at the Netflix versus cinema debate.
Yeah.
So no, you'll never really get a true understanding of the amount of views that something on Netflix will get because I've heard that even if you have a comedy special on Netflix, Netflix won't release how it's done.
Oh.
They keep everything pretty close. And I guess that's, from their sense, it's a way of them being able to control the narrative on what you're going to get paid next time.
Yeah.
So if something bombs, they don't have to tell you. So, but to spend let's go close to $400 million once you've all said and done on a movie that makes zero box office dollars, you're relying purely on subscriptions to Netflix.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to understand the business model of Netflix and how they adjust for those kinds of films.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I always wonder how. I mean, I know. Look, Netflix has millions and millions of subscribers.
Yeah.
So every month, their bank balance would go through the roof. But they're spending so much money on content.
Yeah,
and they're in a lot of debt.
It have to be. And the thing is, the Russos have done a few movies for Netflix. A couple, I think it was 2 years earlier than this, they did The Grey Man.
The Grey Man.
Which I liked. I thought that was all right.
That cost over $200 million to make that.
Really?
So you're talking about, if you add in advertising, it's probably $250 million. So you're close to, over $600 million for two films that have not made a cent of the box office.
Yeah.
Well, the whole idea I was reading somewhere was that both of those movies were designed to try and be a spin-off. They want to create their own Disney.
Yeah.
And they thought that Grey Man could become a thing like, how the Chris Hemsworth movie Extraction has become a thing.
Yes.
They were hoping
which they wrote, the Russo brothers wrote Extraction.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, how funny. Because they were expecting like these two, Grey Man and the Electric State, to become a franchise. They wanted to build a franchise on it.
Yeah.
And you can see that with the Electric State. It has all the things that would lead to, one, a franchise, two, a video game spin-off.
Yeah.
But it lacked so much. Like, I watched this over 3 days because I fell asleep twice.
That's saying something for you, because you normally persist. You normally sit there and go through the movie and go,
I'm usually all good,
I've
but I was asleep. But I tell you, this ended, and end credits rolled, and in my mind I was like, I didn't have a single emotional connection to one single character.
No.
Like, she's on a mission to find her brother. There's like a story there of a lost sibling. Didn't care. No. And that for me is the heart of why this movie struggles so much. You have to have a movie like that. You have to be able to build a connection to somebody.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't. I couldn't find any heart or life to the movie across the whole 2 hours or whatever it is.
And the chemistry between Pratt and Bobbie Brown was non-existent.
But if you look at the two actors side by side, right, Chris Pratt can be phenomenal, can be wooden, can be very wooden in some roles, but can be phenomenal in others. Like, as Star-Lord, he's the perfect Star-Lord, right, for the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I didn't find him much chop in the Jurassic Park movie.
Mm-hmm.
I found this character to be fairly similar to the Jurassic Park movie. It's not like he's phoning it in, but it's like he's almost overacting. I feel like sometimes with this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Bots had my whole platoon surrounded, broke my leg in two. 10 men circled up to finish off the job. I look up, I see this big dumb construction bot peering down at me. I close my eyes, get ready to die, and instead he just lifts me up, carries me out.
You were crying like a baby.
Yeah, right. Not like a baby. You know, they don't really know human emotion.
I wrote down today the run of movies he'd done leading up to Electric State. So I'll go backwards.
Yeah.
So Electric State, he's the main actor. Terrible movie. The Garfield movie, animated, not a great movie. Sort of missed on a lot of boats there. Guardians 3. Okay, so it's an ensemble. It's part of a franchise. Okay, he doesn't really have to do much to carry it.
Yeah.
Super Mario Brothers, animated, did well at the box office. Again,
amazing.
he's not great in it.
No.
Thor: Love and Thunder was before that. Again, he's not the character. He's just a part of the ensemble.
And that was a terrible movie.
Yeah. Jurassic World Dominion, terrible movie, and he's the star in that. And then before that was Tomorrow War. Again, main star, terrible.
Oh, yeah.
And the one film before that was Onward, another animated film, which I thought was really good.
Yeah, that was
he's
good,
done. He's done 8 movies there in a row. Half of them are animated, and the half of the non-animated ones, he's part of the ensemble cast, which I think saves it.
Yeah.
So I look at Chris Pratt and go, you look at some of his early, like he was amazing in Parks and Rec. He's had some really good roles on other movies, and when he's part of an ensemble cast, he does really well. But when he carries the film non-animated, he really struggles.
Yeah.
And I think it's the chemistry that I always see with him that he struggles with.
Yeah.
In all those movies. And I think within all of that, he was on a TV show called The Terminal List. Brilliant TV show.
It's supposed to be really good, that one.
It's a fantastic TV show. And he plays this gritty Navy SEAL on the run, great character. But he just plays these, I don't know, not bumbling idiots, but he kind of plays this bumbling character of, I'm not a serious character, but I'm not a funny character. He's sort of just, I don't know, he's a bit typecast now of where he fits. Yeah. And I think he's just, those roles he just misses. Yeah. He's got the Star-Lord character down pat, but everything else he's sort of just...
Star-Lord, he is Star-Lord. Like if they couldn't... It's like if you went Deadpool and went and recast somebody, you couldn't. It's Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Like, you can't recast Star-Lord.
That's why they probably thought he'd be great to try and carry a movie, because he's so great as Star-Lord. And when he came up, he left Parks and Recs to do Star-Lord, and they went, and everybody was doubting him. But then, like you said, he's got an ensemble cast to help fall back on, and that just carries him through, and he's amazing. And they thought, okay, cool, we've got something here.
Yeah.
Let's put him in front of the camera to be a main character, and it just fails.
Have either of you watched Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Christo has it.
I haven't seen it, no.
Let me just say this
Not
about...
even watched one episode.
Oh.
That's okay. Let me say this about Electric State. If you cut scenes out of Electric State of Pratt, and then you cut scenes out of Guardians as Star-Lord, it's the same character.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Why does it miss so much on that side from Electric State? I think it's a combination of a poor script
Yeah.
and just a total lack of direction. I think he just, that's why it's it falls so flat for me on every aspect of this film.
Yeah. I think it's got a lot to do with Millie Bobbie Brown as well. I'm not like a massive fan of hers. And some films she does all right, but others I'm sitting there going, no, she's a bit bland.
I actually think the two cast members in this movie, I think the Chris Pratt, Millie Bobby Brown, were miscast. I think they could have done. I think they were looking for two major headliners.
Yeah.
And I don't think they got it right. I think it could have been, and I can't think of who I would think would be the other characters, but I just don't feel like they suited the characters in this.
Yeah. I think the reason why they used them is because they were the hype at the time.
Oh,
you got
yeah.
Bobby Brown coming off bloody Stranger Things. You got Chris Pratt after all the movies and cartoons he's been in. So they're like going, here we got two great people. Let's make this amazing movie. And it just...
Like if somebody came to you guys with this, right, and on paper they went, Chris Pratt, Millie Bobby Brown, Stanley Tucci.
Yeah.
Holly Hunter's in this.
Holly Hunter, yep. It's directed by the Russo Brothers, and the source material is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Like, on paper, you'd go, yeah, it's a walk-up start. Of course we're going to make
it's going to be amazing.
Now, I've never seen Stranger Things.
Hang on, you two pricks get up me for not seeing things, and you haven't seen Stranger Things.
I'm just about to. Just give me a chance.
I couldn't even tell you what the show's about, and I'm not even kidding. I wouldn't have a clue.
I don't even know why I do this with you two.
Have you watched Stranger Things, Trev?
I haven't watched this last season.
But you've watched the rest?
Yes.
Is she good in the show?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's great in the show.
Fucking excellent.
But
Yeah, okay.
like you said before, she's got an ensemble cast behind her.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think she was very good in this either.
No.
And I hated the fact that they just basically go from she's a kid with brown hair, then the next minute she's another kid, she's just got blonde and it's a whole new person. Like,
Yeah.
The transition to that
It's
was just
terrible.
like, it was tough. It was a tough look. So I don't know her from Stranger Things, and I don't think I've seen her in much else. Like, she's always sort of been a bit of a back end character for those.
Enola
roles.
Gay is the other role that she plays quite a lot. That's the other Netflix show that she's in. She's pretty good. in it.
Okay.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
so-
that one.
I guess like you're spot on, Trev. She was picked off the hype of, you got to bank on a bankable star. She's contracted to Netflix. It's probably an easy transition for her to keep that role going. But again, I didn't think she was great either. But I also, off the top of my head, I don't know who I'd recast those characters for either.
Yeah, it's so hard.
I guess Pratt's probably the right person to play that character, but
I think they need to change his hair. I think his hair annoyed me throughout the entire
Oh,
thing.
that hair and the mustache and stuff. I was like, what
Just
the hell's
his hair?
going on here?
Yeah.
yeah,
I think
it's
they're
just,
trying to dress him up as a different character.
But I also think that that Millie Bobby Brown, for the character that they were playing, and I mean, look, we haven't even discussed what the movie's about yet, but for the characters they were playing, they were too clean cut.
Yeah.
Like, she had a full face of makeup and her hair was all done, and it's supposed to be almost part apocalyptic.
Now, Christo, this would make no sense to you, but Trev, did this remind you of the video game Fallout?
A little
How
bit.
fucking dare you?
Do you know what
How
Fallout is?
fucking dare you?
Okay, yep.
I've seen the ads for Fallout.
Coming soon on video cassette.
Do you want to talk about what it's about? Because fuck.
Okay, so yes, let's talk about what it's about. Does anybody know what it's about? No, it's about a post-apocalyptic world where robots have been doing... It's set back in the 90s, but robots have been doing human jobs for too long, and then they get fed up. And it all sort of... They take it back to when Disney started doing animatronics, and they were saying, Disney started with the animatronics and the robots and stuff, and then they became more and more advanced. It's like they wrote a separate narrative that spun off from Disney. And then the robots eventually got sick of doing all the human jobs, and there was an uprising.
Yeah. They got more self-aware.
Mr. Peanut signs a treaty
With
fucking hell.
With Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton,
They would have had to have gotten permission for that because they've used his voice, used his likeness, used him in the movie.
Used his AI to his voice up, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you reckon Mark Zuckerberg just sits back and watches this and goes, this is what I'm creating?
Yeah, probably.
Him and Elon Musk together just going, this is how we're going to take over the world. Christo's favourite person in the world.
Having a circle jerk in the background.
Because it's like, you think about the premise of this movie and you look at where we're at today and there's these fucking robots just doing all sorts of shit all over the place. And you're like, is this where we're going? Is this what the world's coming to?
I don't know.
You got Christo's favourite bloke, Trump in power, running it over there.
Fuck off.
And
I don't know why you like him so much, Christo.
I don't know why I like him either, mate. Like, he's crazy. But it's like, I feel like this is a look into, in 40 years' time.
40, 20.
Fucking some peanuts trying to sign another treaty with the robots.
Oh, there is a Mr. Peanut in power at the moment.
Oh, there is too.
Yeah.
I forgot about him.
Fucking.
Is he going to sign a treaty with the robots? Because, you know, the technology that we're advancing is pretty wild. And it's like, I feel like sometimes, is this where we're headed?
I don't know. Definitely with the Peanut in charge, but you know, he would sign a contract with anybody if he's going to make some money out of it, wouldn't he?
Pretty much.
This was based on an illustrated novel as well, which I didn't know.
Yeah, the source material is insane.
I believe it was pretty dark. From what I read today, the graphic novel was pretty dark, and a lot of people are unhappy with how different they made the movie.
How light it is.
Well, one of the reviews I was reading said they basically over Hollywooded it. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay.
They took the darkness out of it and made it more family friendly and, you know, PG.
Yeah, so they could sell it on Netflix.
Now, I want to talk about... I don't really want to talk about the movie, to be honest. I want to talk about some things around the movie. Mm-hmm. This being a Netflix exclusive. Now, this has become a thing it's pretty massive now. A lot of streaming services, they'll create a movie. And some of them will release in cinemas and they'll do a short run. And a lot of them are... So they can sort of get their Oscar qualifications, you've got to have a period of in cinema to sort of be able to qualify.
Well, speaking of that, like they recently put the Stranger Things finale into cinemas in America in certain cinemas, and they raised over like a 2-day screening period. They raised like $25 million, so they made $25 million bucks.
Yeah,
which is nothing compared to each episode of Stranger Things was like $100 million.
Yeah. So when I look at a movie like this, for instance, and we did at the start of the year or last year, we did War of the Worlds, which was a Amazon Prime exclusive,
which cost them $7.50, I think.
Yeah, this was. They found the Russo Brothers Center console to make that film.
Yeah,
I look at those films and I go, let's talk about this one, for instance. If this is on at the cinema, how well does it do? Is it a film that everyone rushes out to watch? Is it a movie that people go, I'm going to give up a Friday night or a Saturday night for a date to go and watch?
I think they would.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, now, the controversial statement, I like this movie.
Okay. So would you have gone to cinemas, or is this a movie that's, because it's...
I would have 100% gone to cinemas for this one.
You would have gone to cinemas to watch this?
Yeah, because it looked spectacular. Like, it really did. The trailer made it look excellent. Yeah. Yes, the performances are wooden and stuff like that, but I loved all the animatronics and all the robots and stuff like that. So
So your theory is on big screen, this would be even better. Big
screen, IMAX, this would be amazing. Look fucking insane.
Yeah. Okay. Because I just look at it now and I go... The cinemas are in the worst shape they've been in years. And I think 2026 will be a year where cinemas will bounce back. And we've talked about this before. I worked for nearly 10 years in cinemas, so I love the fact that we can go to the movies and watch a film on the big screen.
Yeah.
But then I look at all these films that are being made and are going straight to streaming with no ability to go into the cinema. So I go, where's the sticking point of what is going to be worth a cinema movie? So, Christo, you're saying you would have seen this one. So, okay, I just wanted to sort of flag that because it's where is the appeal now? What is it going to take for the average Joe to go to a movie theatre?
Well, I was watching this
Friday or Saturday night
guy online the other day, and he said movie theatres are going to move towards more about movies doing victory laps. So if a movie jumps onto Netflix straight away, just say Electric State was a massive, and it was a massive success. It got a lot of eyeballs on Netflix.
Yeah.
But if the popularity of it had been better and the tomato meter or whatever it is had have been stronger, then this guy was saying what companies like Netflix and Amazon and all that should do is then go, okay, you've seen it on the small screen, come and watch it on the big screen and see what it's really about.
Oh, okay.
So then reversing the process rather than putting on cinema screens first, going, fuck, you've seen this movie, but could you imagine seeing this on a big screen? Because I reckon Electric State would look fantastic. The same with the Grey Man that they did. That would be that's a big screen movie.
I reckon the Grey Man would have worked well on the cinema.
I understand that man's theory, but you're telling me that he's expecting people to watch it once and then go and pay $20 to watch it again.
Yeah, look, I didn't say it was a good theory.
No, but that's the discussion that we can have, right? Is that theory then? Okay, Chris, so you've watched it at home. I haven't seen it, mate. You need to go watch it in theaters. It's coming out in theaters. Go watch it.
Yeah.
But there's a certain level of taking it in when you're in the cinema. Like Electric State, I reckon you probably missed half of it because it's on a smaller screen. Do you know what I mean? Like the Russos don't do anything by halves.
No.
So just the sheer volume of that movie deserves to be seen on a big screen, not on a Netflix. And that's where I don't know whether you can do a wide release of something like that and then put it on Netflix, or just go one weekend in cinemas, let's go, and then putting it on Netflix next week.
Yeah.
This would have been cool on Screen X, the one that has the screen down the side, because it's we watched what did we watch last year? Deadpool.
Yeah.
A movie like this. So for those who are listening and who don't understand how cinemas work, I'll explain it in a quick term. So when a theatre signs the rights to a film through a distributor, they have an exclusive right to play it for 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, whatever it is, before it goes to streaming.
That's changed now, hasn't it?
Yeah, so since COVID, there was a huge push with Disney Plus was the first to ever do it, where they wanted to simultaneously release on Disney Plus and then in cinemas. COVID was different. Nobody could leave their home, so they had to sort of watch things on their TV. But when cinemas reopened, it stayed the same. So cinemas are pushing for an exclusive right to go, okay, we want to play this film in theatres and it doesn't come out on a streaming service for 60, 90 days. Because you think old school, a movie would come out on a VHS and then a DVD. It might take 3 or 4 or 5, 6 months.
6 months, yeah.
Before it comes out.
Now, video on demand, so you pay to watch it at home. Sometimes it's a week, 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Wicked for Good, I saw on video on demand like 4 weeks after it had been in cinemas. You could then go and buy it on iTunes or Apple Movies or whatever they fucking call it now. But you could go and buy it. And
Absolutely.
I was like, that's a very quick turnaround.
And I think from someone having a past in cinemas and understanding what it does to the economy and how many people were employed, I think it's really important for people to understand streaming is good. I understand it. I get it. But I think we lose, if we lose cinemas, we lose the ability to watch those blockbusters on the big screen.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise was amazing. He refused to release Top Gun Maverick until cinemas were opened.
Yeah.
So that was delayed for a long time because he's like, there's no way. This is a big screen movie. It needs to be on the big screen. So he pushed. And a lot of people have to thank him for what he did. And I just think if we continue to go this route of, these guys spent $390 million on a movie. You could have made, $10, $30 million movies for the same value.
Yeah.
And pushed it out. And I understand Netflix is a business and I understand that they push the Russo brothers through, but I'm like, where does it stop and where does the experience of coming back to the cinema come back?
Well, I think that it stopped at the Electric State. Are you okay, Trip? Are you being raided?
They've gone to the wrong house. The FBI have gone to the wrong house.
I don't know. That plane
was a really low flying
really
plane.
close.
I don't know where Trevor lives. Just listen to the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, I live at the airport by the sounds of it. Jesus.
But maybe it does stop there when they go, okay, well, we blew $390 million on this movie. Let's not do that again. Let's give them the Avengers movies instead.
Yeah.
And look, the Avengers is going to be humongous. It'll do $2 billion, I'd imagine. You know, we've just had Avatar, whatever that's called. I haven't seen it. Avatar's in cinemas. It's crossed $1 billion already. It's killing it as well. So I think people still go and watch the blockbusters.
Yeah.
But it's those films that aren't your blockbusters that people should go and watch. You know, time of recording this week we've got Mercy, which is Chris Pratt's newest film in cinemas. Go and watch that. It's not a blockbuster. Just go and watch that.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
I think Mercy looks good. I think it'll be good. So
on your movie experience and working in a theatre, what do you think needs to happen to get more bums on seats? Because bigger budget movies and franchises, yes, gets people back into cinemas, but how does someone with an original concept without a massive budget get a box office hit?
I don't know anymore. It's so difficult because we've become so accustomed to it just being available for us now. Everything on your phone. You can order food, you can order a lift, you can watch something on your phone, you can sit at home and do it.
You can have somebody come to your house and root in 20 minutes. Do you know what I mean?
You last 20 minutes? That's wild.
But like, there's nothing that you can't order on a phone now.
Yeah, and I think cinemas, it's sort of out of their hands. They sort of sit behind and they don't really have the power to go, we're not going to screen your movie unless you give us exclusive rights for 90 days. That's not going to work. The distributors are sort of going to go, well, we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I think what it's going to take is people to go back to the movies to watch those non-blockbusters. There's a lot of big movies coming out this year which people will go watch, but it's the ones that are in between that are, you know, we've got Mercy next or this week. You've got Chris Hemsworth's got a movie coming out called Crime 101, which looks great. That's a movie that you'd go, okay, that's a Netflix movie, but go watch it in cinemas. Spend some money, have a night out, go watch that, because what that does is that it drives the box office back and it sort of says to the distributors, hey, there's money that we could be making there. And it's people power that's going to sort of, I guess, give us back that experience.
It's a controversial statement for you. The movies are fucking expensive. And in this kind of economic crises that the world is in, dropping that kind of coin to go to a movie that might not be a good payoff is hard for people. So I feel like there's got to be happy medium.
How much is Netflix a month? Like $25?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not saying go to the movies every month. You go every second month. Don't have a Netflix subscription, though, or, you know, cut something back to try and go. Just if you can go once a quarter, you know, if you could go once a month and get cheap tickets and do it, like there's discounted tickets out there.
There are lots of ways to get.
There's options to do that, and I understand that it is expensive. And if you take a family of 4 or whatever, it's well over $100.
Yeah,
but don't do it every week or every month. Just go once.
Don't tell me what to do, Nathan. Don't fucking tell me what to do.
How much do you pay for your tickets?
Oh, probably around about $60-$80.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Don't go every month. Go every couple of months and just watch something that's not on the big list of everyone's going to go and see. Support the smaller films. Yeah, it is expensive. Yeah, I get it.
So this movie, The Electric State, they pumped, apart from the $390 million, there was a Netflix game that they put up on the
I actually saw that today.
The gaming platform.
Yeah, I think it's still there too.
There was a podcast that they built around the development and the movie.
Really?
I had no idea. Did anybody listen to that one?
No.
And on top of that, they actually had robots built for the premiere. So they had a number of actual robots built that they, I mean, obviously controlled via remote control and AI and all that kind of stuff. But, like, that's a lot of money and a lot of investment into something that has come out with literally, it would be a box office bomb.
And that's the other thing. Would it have been a box office bomb? It might not have been. the Russo brothers, pretty bankable.
The 2 stars are pretty bankable.
Yeah. So this came out March last year, right? So, pretty good time. And so I've got a little segment that I do of what came out at the same time.
Yeah.
And there's a movie that came out the same week.
Well, hang on. Do you want to do your Nathan's notes?
Let's
do Nathan's notes. Here we go. Let's.
And while exciting, I was starting to wonder, has Nathan made any notes? And when will he share them with us?
Now, I don't really have many because I couldn't find...
Well, let's not do Nathan's notes.
No, it's Nathan's note.
Nathan's note. No, look, obviously the biggest one is the price they spent to make this thing, which we've talked about a lot of times. Over $350 million to make this film, made it one of the highest cost films of all time. Definitely the highest for Netflix, so it's right up there. But it opened the same day or the same week as a movie called Black Bag.
Black Bag.
Yeah. You guys have never heard of it?
No.
But it's a Steven Soderbergh movie.
I like Soderbergh, yeah.
Yeah, it's got Cate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender.
Oh, yeah.
It's on one of the streaming services now.
Yeah.
It is brilliant. It's a spy drama. It's fantastic.
Oh, okay.
So
it was on a lot of people's top 10 lists from last year.
It'd probably be on my top 10. So it kind of it sort of, I think it would have smashed it at the box office. Like, it's not one of those films that came out and was a blockbuster hit. It was one of those ones that I would say, hey, go watch it. It's not a blockbuster movie, but go watch it. It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
And then a movie called Novocaine was the other one that came out with
Dennis
Quaid's son. I forget his actual name, but
Randy Quaid.
What was it?
Jack Quaid. My wife yells at me from across the room.
She's wrong. It's Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid. So it came out on Netflix, so it didn't have any competition. So, and look, it was in the top watched for, I think, a few weeks when it came out. So, all props. A lot of people watched it, and I think Netflix is a powerhouse all over the world. And when they release something, it goes gangbusters and everyone watches it. But we'll never know the true scale of what it does because Netflix never releases that.
Yeah.
Well, they'll release it if it's good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They'll go, this was massive. We had so many streams, but if it's not good, then they go,
they'll just keep it quiet.
Yeah, they'll just go, well, we're not going to greenlight the sequel yet.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
What other Nathan's notes have you got? Or was that it?
That was it. I had some notes about the cast, and it's got a pretty massive cast across the line. You had Woody Harrelson is a voice in there. Stanley Tucci, obviously. Giancarlo Esposito. One of my favourites of all time, Jason Alexander, who plays George from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anthony Mackie.
Oh, Ke Quan was in there as well.
Ke Quan is in this. He's
Short Round from
okay, yeah. Yep, okay.
He's just wasted. That's just, you've got some
but I don't
fantastic
think it
actors.
Was. I think
his character.
Look, I feel like with this movie that the expectations were probably too high. People expect a lot from this because it is the Russo brothers.
Yeah.
And because it is Millie Bobbie Brown and because it is Chris Pratt and Stanley Tucci. It's not a horrible movie. There's just parts of it that are badly acted. But okay, we're in disagreement on this one.
Where on the list would you put it? On our list of movies.
So Christo,
I don't know.
Is it worth another watch?
Yeah.
I would absolutely watch it again.
Okay. Trev?
No, the second time I watched it, I had my phone out most of the time, and I paused it like 3 times just to get up and go do stuff because I was bored.
Now, on our list, I haven't got it up, but on our list, we've got War of the Worlds is the worst film, and then I think it's Superman is number 2.
The Quest for Peace or whatever it was, yeah.
Quest for Revenge. Way better movie.
That'll make sense if you've listened to our podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I text you today, Christo, and said this is pushing War of the Worlds for the worst movie.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
So on Letterboxd, I gave this 6.
Oh, you're a letterboxer, are you?
A massive letterboxer. I gave this 6 out of 100.
6.
I have a rating, so you can go 1 to 5 stars. I gave it half a star, but I give every film that I watch a rating out of 100. I gave this a 6 out of 100.
That's pretty high.
I didn't give War of the Worlds a numbered score because I wasn't doing it at that time. I think if I was to do it now, it'd probably be a 5. So it's slightly just worse. When I tell you, Christo, that I hated this movie, it's number 2 on the list for me now. I hated this movie with so much passion. Like I said earlier, I have no emotional connection to anybody in this film.
You don't do sci-fi.
But I can still develop an emotional connection.
Yeah.
And I can still understand. I don't do sci-fi, but I enjoy the Avengers movies, and it's sort of, there's the real life character aspect to it. That's as sci-fi as this was. This movie fucking stunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's number 2 on my list as well.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's really close to War of the Worlds bad for me.
Oh, you guys are fucked.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. All right. Electric State. The Electric State. On Netflix, watch it if you want. Don't watch it if you don't want.
I like how you said, watch it if you want.
I would
come
watch
to
it again.
my house.
Thank you.
Thanks, fellas.
Please rewind this cassette before returning it to your video library.